Free smoke. Yeah, you know that it's free smoke. Free smoke, nigga. Free smoke.
Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hassana Quiana, and today I'll be doing a mukbang. And basically I'll be doing like a story time, telling y'all like where have I been and what's been going on with me, because a lot has changed in my life within a few months. So yes, I'll be eating my Taco Bell. Just like a, what is this called? I called it a protein bowl, but it's called something bowl. I forgot. I really forgot. And then I got a pineapple slushie. So I'm starving. It's my first time eating today. Whew. So I guess let's get into it. Hold on, let me eat first because I'm starving. This is so good, y'all. I get this all the time. I forget what it's called. Okay, so I didn't write nothing down. I'm just basically freestyling, but basically we're gonna start with basically in March. It was spring break. I was going home in March for spring break. So I booked a ticket home and then I booked a ticket back. So two-way. So one to go to New Jersey and one to come back to North Carolina after spring break is over. So I booked a ticket, and that's when the whole coronavirus going on, but it wasn't that big, but you know, people was talking about it. I booked my ticket before the coronavirus thing, but anyway, so that day when I was about to leave, I had to go to work that day. I remember it was like a Friday or something. I had to work that day. And so basically, it's my first time doing mukbang, so please bear with me, whatever. So basically, I had to work that day. It was a Friday, but I was leaving that night at like 8 o'clock. So I was gonna go to work, you know, get off like 6, whatever, and be ready to go home. So it was gonna be like a regular travel day or travel night, and I would get to New Jersey in the morning. So as I took a nap before I had to go to work. I woke up and I had an email from my school basically saying that all classes will be online now, like school is basically over. I know everybody got that email that's in school and stuff like that. So like I said, I got the email in March, the day of going back home. So like I said, I already packed my bag, but then when I got the email, I had to call my boss and be like, okay, well I can't make it to work today because I gotta pack more stuff. I just packed to go home for spring break for a couple of days, no more than a week, and I was gonna come back. Now I have to pack more extra stuff, more than I was planning on, because now school is closed. Now I gotta pack stuff, they're like, you know, all school stuff, whatever like that. So that's what happened. So I called her and I was basically telling her like I mean, I guess I'm done working because like school's over. I'm gonna be home, like, you know, so whatever like that. So I packed more stuff, but all my stuff that I did pack was winter stuff because in March it was still cold in New Jersey. So I still packed like Uggs, boots, long sleeve shirts, sweatpants, because in March it was still cold in New Jersey, whatever. So I didn't go to work. I did pack some stuff, and I had to go take the battery out my car and stuff like that, all this extra stuff. But okay, now it's that night. Now I'm going to go to the Greyhound to get on the bus. We was already rushing. I make a mistake and left my camera. So I left my camera, but still, I'm still thinking like I still have a ticket back like next week. So I'm like, I'll be good. Like I'm gonna come back to North Carolina and I'll be good. So even though I was mad and I did have videos to edit and stuff like that, I still have vlogs and stuff. But I was like, you know what? I'm not really tripping. I'm gonna come back next week because I have a ticket back, like a two-way. So okay, we get to the Greyhound. Luckily that we didn't come back to get my camera, because I probably would have missed my bus, because they were saying my ticket is broke. Have you ever heard that someone's ticket is broke? So I'm confused. Like, luckily my boyfriend used to work at the Greyhound, so he was able to get me on the bus. If it wasn't for him, I would not got on the bus. So then I left my camera, I left snacks and everything. That's how much I was rushing, because like I said, I got this email the day before I was leaving talking about now school is closed, everything's gonna be transferred online. So now I'm panicking, I'm trying to get stuff, make sure I don't leave nothing for school, all this other junk. So I left my camera. So finally I get on the bus. Whatever. Look, thankful for my boyfriend. I got on the bus. Regular ride, everything good. I get to New Jersey. Now, like I said, I still was planning on going back because I do know that I left my camera and I really wanted to, you know, start vlogging and doing my YouTube stuff. And I had vlogs already on my camera, but I wasn't able to record. I wasn't able to edit because I was so busy with school and work that on my free time, I didn't want to sit here and edit all day. So I was like, I'm going to bring my camera home so I can edit these vlogs and I could do more stuff, whatever like that. That was the plan. So, like I said, that was the plan for me to bring my camera back home. But I wasn't able, I forgot the camera at home. So, I couldn't do it. But I still thinking I'm going to be home next week and back in North Carolina in my apartment. The little whole coronavirus and everything got worse and worse and worse, and I'm in New Jersey, so it was like right there next to New York. They start closing everything down, and I'm just like, my family and everything, like, you don't need to be getting back on no bus for no 13-hour ride back to North Carolina. There's no reason you could get sick. So oh, and let me go back. Today, this is like 2 days before I left, and my mother called me like, you know, it's getting worse, whatever. You know, try to find a mask, some gloves, some hand sanitizer, whatever like that. So I did do that. I went to Walmart. I did find gloves. I did find wet wipes, and I already had hand sanitizer, but I couldn't find no mask. So that's even before I even left. My mother was telling me how bad it's getting, like up north, whatever like that. So I did got that, but I didn't have no mask. But at that point, they was only telling people that had the coronavirus to wear masks. So I didn't need a mask. But you know, when I got on the bus, I had my gloves on. I wiped my seats down, whatever like that. So okay, so now I'm back. So I said now I'm in New Jersey, and it's just getting worse. They shutting down the city, the state, everything. So I basically canceled my ticket back to North Carolina, and they told me like, okay, we approved that. Why you don't want to, you know, go back, whatever like that. I got the email, and it was like, this ticket is valid until a whole year. I'm like, okay, I'm good. Whenever, you know, this whole thing is over with, I go back to North Carolina, and you know, I already got the ticket. So this is in March, like I said, but you know, everything's getting worse and worse and worse and worse as the days go past. Like every day was something different. Stuff was closing, people going out to work, everything. Now I'm fast forward to April. Like I said, it's all in March, whatever. Now April, still the whole coronavirus is getting worse. Now everyone's really stuck in the house. Everything is on lockdown. All this is in April. So my boyfriend, he planned to, hold on, I'm really not eating. My boyfriend planned to come to New Jersey to visit me, whatever. Obviously we miss each other. He's in North Carolina, I'm in New Jersey, everything like that. I'm still mad about my camera, y'all. Nothing, like, I was still, this whole time I was thinking like, I had so many videos that I had on my camera that I wanted to edit, and I'm just like, yo, like, I'm so mad. Like, I really left my camera the whole time. I was just thinking I'm gonna go back next week, so I really wasn't tripping that much. But I started realizing I'm here for a month, I'm here for 2 months, I'm here for 3 months. Like, yo, and I can't edit, I can't do nothing, I can't record, I can't do nothing. So my boyfriend planned to come to New Jersey to visit me because it was his first time coming to New Jersey, period. And you know, his first time. He met my parents before in person, but he never met none of my siblings in person. He only like talked to them on the phone, and like my nieces and nephews. So it was his first time like seeing my siblings, my nieces and nephews in person, and he was going to meet my grandmother. And my grandmother lived with me. So that was the plan. This was April, the end of April. So it was like the 20th something, going to the end of April. So was already planning it, and in April my grandmother passed. So like this was just like a surprise. Like it was just I can't explain it. Like, I literally talked to her that day before, seeing her like regular, have we always see each other in the house, and that next morning, it's just like, yeah. So, and I'm not gonna get all into the what happened and stuff. Like, I'm not doing all that. Yeah. So that's what happened. So basically, he was already planning to come anyway. He was gonna meet my grandmother for the first time and everything. But it basically made him even rush even more. Like, okay, I'm definitely coming down here, like, to be with you, whatever, you know. So that's what happened. So my grandmother passed away the end of April. So the whole pandemic is still going on. Still getting worse. You didn't even know what's going on. You knew everyone knew what was going on in April. So yeah. And trying to like plan a funeral and everything. How funeral homes are saying they not doing funerals. They cremating everybody. Like, what? Like, you cremating everybody. They were treating everybody that passed away as they had coronavirus. Like, my grandmother did not pass from coronavirus at all. She never left out the house since all this been going on. My grandmother stayed in the house. Like, so, but they were just treating everybody as they had coronavirus. They was cremating everybody. Or some funeral homes saying they only allowing one person inside the funeral home. One person. And the grave sites were saying they not allowing no one in. Some funeral homes say they not allowing no one in. Some people say they allowing one, some allowing two. Some grave sites say they not allowing the one, some allowing two. It was just bull at this point. So my mother and them keep trying to find something, whatever like that. So basically, we already knew the funeral was gonna be delayed because the whole pandemic. So I told you my grandmother passed in April. Her funeral was in June, like a whole month and a half. But, and then it's like, when it happened, obviously, you know, the cops, the ambulance, everything there, and they just had her body just laying there in the house. Like, we was waiting for the, you know, the funeral home to come pick her up. It took them, like, hours. Like, she was sitting there for hours in the house. Like, I was just like, this is crazy, yo. Like, crazy. So then my mother did find a funeral home that allowed 5 people inside, but my grandmother had 6 kids, so it was like one child gonna be left out. Like, how you gonna tell someone that you can't go to your mother's funeral, you can't say your last goodbyes? Like, what is that? And the funeral home was not budging. But then what I say is bug, because it wasn't like all funeral homes was going through this, like having this only 5 people could go inside, because it was people having funerals before my grandmother's and after, and it was a regular funeral. Everyone come in, everyone seen the body. But this funeral home was telling my mother only 5 people could come, and my grandmother had 6 kids. Not even just her kids, but still she had grandkids and everyone. And what you mean? And I said, my grandmother stayed in the house with me. Like, what you mean? I can't tell my grandmother goodbye. Like I said, so the whole thing, they kept saying only 5 people come. That's the law. That's the law. Ain't no damn law, because like I said, it was so many other fucking funeral homes that was allowing regular funerals. Like, anybody could come, but that's the law. Like I said, that was bug. But okay, so fast forward to, okay, yeah, my boyfriend did come, whatever like that. He was there for a week, then he went back. So he went back in like May, because I said he came the end of April, so he probably went back in like the beginning of May, the first week of summer May. And then still the whole pandemic still going on. We still stuck in the house, but we are planning her funeral, whatever like that, to be in June. I'm trying to think of something. I'm trying to think of what else is going on. Yeah, so yeah, we planning her funeral. We all plan to wear royal blue, because her favorite color was royal blue and green, so we all wore royal blue. We got masks made. Like, if we had a picture with her, we'd get a picture with her, and then if you didn't have a picture with her, we just have a regular picture or whatever of her. So, and the masks are nice, but I just won't show y'all. Like, I don't want y'all, I don't know, seeing my grandmother. I don't know, that's just weird to me. Maybe it's not, but I just don't. But yeah, we got masks made. We all wore royal blue. You know, some of my cousins got shirts made with her picture on it. It was real nice. But finally, the funeral home said all sisterhood kids are allowed to go inside now. So yeah, it wasn't a regular funeral like everyone, her grandkids and everyone could come see her, but at least all her kids was able to go see her, say their goodbyes. So like I said, the day of the funeral, we all just standing outside the funeral home, and only 6 people could go inside. Like, it wasn't even like 5 people could go inside, 5 leave, another 5 come in. It wasn't like that. Only 6 people go inside, and that's it. A set people, and no one else could come inside. Everybody had to stand outside in the in front of the funeral home. So that's what it was. And they did have like a Zoom section, but that Zoom section was ass. First of all, most of the time, 90% of the time, the shit was froze. So it was like, it was bull. Like, talking about something, we got a Zoom. Most of the time it was froze. Like, y'all need to get y'all Wi-Fi together. If y'all want to have a Zoom section, y'all should make sure y'all Wi-Fi is A1. Like, 90% of the time, the whole thing was froze. Like, nothing. So that was bull by itself. So, this is so good. So, what else? So, like I said, we knew it was gonna rain, whatever, like that day. But when we was all standing outside, we stood outside for like a whole hour. No rain. Soon we get to the gravesite, that's when it started raining. But the gravesite was that everyone could come inside the gravesite. So that was the good thing, that everyone could come inside the gravesite. So we did go to the gravesite. That's when it started pouring down raining. So everyone had their umbrella and stuff like that. We was only there for like 2 minutes. Still, they over here. We come and see them put my grandmother inside the ground. Like, they still had her on top. We only there for 2 minutes. We, you know, tossed the little flower, whatever, the roll, and that's it. And they were trying to rush us to leave, telling people you gotta go, bye. Oh, another thing. A story inside of a story time. So basically, in the car, it was my father, my mother, me, my brother, and my nephew. My nephew's a baby. My nephew's 5 months, so he's in his car seat. And he was asleep. But obviously, like I said, it's raining and he was asleep, whatever. So my sister, she was like, cars behind. So my sister had to walk, because we was the third car. So it was like the casket. My cousin was driving her car, and then we was the third car. My sister's in the back, so she had to come from the back forward. So the guy was in the middle passing out flowers. Remind you, my mother and my aunts and uncles paid for these flowers. The funeral home did not supply these flowers. Like I said, my family bought them themselves. So like I said, the guy was passing out flowers to everyone so everyone could toss it, and my sister came from behind, so obviously he passed her a flower. So she came to the car to get my nephew, whatever, because it was raining, whatever, like that. Now I get out the car, and now I'm walking towards him, and I said, "Can I have a flower?" He gonna say, "Didn't I give you one already?" I said, "No, that was my sister." Like, what? He like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Like, what you mean? Even if I did get a flower already, it don't matter. This is my grandmother, my mother, my uncles, my aunts pay for this for their mother, my grandmother. It don't matter. You did not supply these flowers. Don't tell me, did I give you one already? I could take the whole thing if I wanted to. Like, what you mean?" Like, that shit really pissed me off. Like, my mother's like, "You should have told me." I would have like cursed him out. Like, what you mean, didn't I give you one already? First of all, you're wrong. You didn't. You gave one to my sister. And second, even if I did give one already, it doesn't matter. It's not yours. You didn't supply it. You didn't buy it. Like, what you mean? Like, that just really pissed me off. Like, I just feel like the whole thing, they were just being rude. Like, anyway, so like I said, he said that. So yes, like I said, we only was there 2 minutes. We tossed the flowers, and he like, "Oh, it's time for y'all to go. It's time for y'all to go." How you telling people it's time for y'all to go? Only 6 people was only inside there to see her kids, none of her grandkids. No one was able to see her, say they goodbye. So now you're trying to tell us we have 2 minutes to tell our grandmother goodbye? Like I said, everything was just so rude and fast. Like, people was not even listening to him. Like, he just kept saying, "It's time for y'all to go. It's time for y'all to go." Shut up. Like, bye. You can leave. Like, we don't need you. Like, bye. Like I said, the whole thing, I just feel like he was just being disrespectful. Like I said, it wasn't a regular funeral. Only 6 people inside there, and you telling the rest of the family and her grandkids they gotta go. Like, what? Like, that jump really just pissed me off. Like, but okay, like I said, then we finally did leave. It's pouring down raining. The repast is at my house, whatever. So like I said, it was pouring down raining, and then finally the sun came back out, and we went back in the backyard, have a good time. So like I said, it was just like, it's just a mess. Like I don't wish that on nobody, yo. I think it's cool. It's cold now, but ooh, I almost dropped myself. Like, I really don't wish that on nobody. To have to go through what I have to go through, and not be able to say my last goodbyes to my grandmother. Like, literally, the day before I was in her room talking to her. I was on the computer. I was in her room talking to her. The next morning, it's just like, she's gone. So that's just crazy. Like, it's really serious. Like, someone could be going like this. Like, literally, I woke up the next morning and she's not there no more. So that's crazy. But really, the whole 2020, just a mess. Like, I feel like 2020 is the worst year for me. Like, the only good thing about 2020 is my nephew was born. My nephew was born literally January 1st, 2020. That was the only good thing. And I started my business. Other than that, the whole 2020, that's what I feel about it. Like, fuck 2020. It was only two good things that happened so far in 2020 that I would like, you know. Like I said, I started my business. And I will put my business Instagram below, whatever. It's shop official desire _ whatever like that. I'll put in like a, you know, order some things, whatever. But really, that's like, that's where I've been. That's what's been going on with me, you know. And, you know, I'm just going day by day. So now, you know, I'm in North Carolina now. So I finally got to North Carolina 2 days ago. And I have a story time about how I got to North Carolina. That's a whole nother story time. It's blurry. Okay. Like, let me know if y'all want to hear about the story time of how I got here. That's another crazy story for itself. I'm saying, like, now I'm in North Carolina, and I'm only here for like 2 weeks, and then I'm going back to Jersey because, like I said, I really came here to just get my camera and to get some summer clothes. Oh my god, somebody just pulled up in a car but playing music. Y'all guys, let me know, do y'all want to get like an entrepreneur vlog thing, you know, doing my business, starting my business, everything I have to go through, because I really want to do that. But I want to see, do other people want to see that from me? And I promise y'all, I would not go MIA no more. But I'm telling you, it wasn't my fault why I went MIA with this whole pandemic. I'm telling y'all, like, I really made a mistake and I forgot my camera, and I was planning on coming back the next week, and then Corona took over. She just took over. So, like I said, I'm back. I'm not gonna forget my camera this time. But let me know, do y'all want some entrepreneur, like an entrepreneur series about starting my business, doing order, just like the whole 9, whatever like that. I think that'd be fun. I hope y'all enjoy my story time. Like I said, don't forget to shop at shop official desire _ on Instagram. And I'll see you next time. Bye.